You're muted, you brick.
Okay. Listen, I don't want to be harsh, but sometimes you have to be real. And sometimes being real is you have to be harsh here. I keep on talking to you guys about the football goals. The football goals, the football goals, when people are telling you certain things. This may even be beyond football now. This may just be a clear sign from from the heavens telling you that it's never gonna work. And stop trying to make something that's never gonna work. You can literally write a dossier or a dissertation of all of the mistakes that Maguire has made towards Man United. And we have to talk about English tax. Because my thing is, in any other scenario, in any other scenario, Maguire is not the captain. Your captain can't be the biggest liability in your team. Your captain can't be arguably the worst player in your team. So the only reason why he's captain is because he's English, which makes no sense. So because my thing is, it's a bad sign to put forth because that's why you have to be real here. Maguire has to be stripped of the captaincy because your captain doesn't have to be the best player in your team. No, he doesn't have to be. Your captain cannot be the worst player in your team. So those are two things you have to understand there. The captain doesn't need to be the best player in your team. He doesn't know. Your captain just needs to be your leader. Sometimes the leader and so forth is sometimes the best player in your team and so forth. But one thing is for sure, he can't be your worst player because your captain, he's setting an example. So Maguire is setting an example for brickness. He's setting an example for fruit selling because Maguire was not alone in why United drew this game and let it went through. Malacia is also to blame as well because what's so weird is we should be having a very different conversation. And that's so crazy. Guys, I'll be even sharing this. I literally had a thumbnail. I already had a thumbnail of Martial and his white wife and his cooking. That was my thumbnail because I thought this post-match stream would be dominated about Martial, what went wrong, his injuries, what could have been, can he stay fit, and why he was the more talented player at Monaco, and he was the guy that was supposed to say what's up over Mbappe. This was supposed to be a Martial stream about the Martial FC because Martial was outstanding. Because what Martial did for those two goals was like, wow, this is why he's so talented. But it's really now about, wow, United really gave up a 2-0. First off, United were outstanding. They were superb. They were playing amazing, incredible football to the point where some United fans have been saying that, yo, that's MBE tax dude. Do we even need that freaking dude? Which is crazy because he still needs his goals. But look, man, we have to shout out to Sevilla. These guys are Europa League merchants. These guys are Europa League, UEFA Cup merchants. And these guys just kept on pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. United should still be favourites here because even if it's 2-2, United should be like, no, we're the better team here. We are the better team. And if we play to the best of our ability, man for man, as a team, as a whole, we should be beating these guys. And we should beat these guys in Seville. But if you're Sevilla, from 2-0 down to 2-2, you're coming back to Seville, that's a huge, massive Dubinsky. And for United, it's a body blow. And keep in mind as well, no Bruno Fernandes. Now, Bruno was not exactly amazing in this game and so forth, and he's not exactly as vital as, let's say, a Casemiro or a Martial. But that is a guy who has been pretty much part of this United setup and part of Ten Hag's plans, who you won't now have in that second leg. So, now, from the neutral point of view, it makes things very interesting because if it was 2-0 going into Seville, oh, bro, there's no point in watching it. It's over. But at 2-2, it's anybody's game. At 2-2, generally anybody's game. It's supposed to be United, but bro, like, I'll give it over to you guys. I've got to keep it a stack, man. If I'm Maguire, like, if I'm Ten Hag, I have to strip off the captaincy because I think, because guys, football is about mental and psychology now. It's now psychological because if you're Maguire, don't you dare go on this. Don't you dare open it because if you open this up, you're going to get ripped. Before I did this, what's the number one trend on Twitter? Maguire. So Lord only knows the kind of creative memes that are going ahead right now about Maguire. And if you look at that, it is going to destroy your mental health. Because now, for Maguire, every time he now steps, he's already lost his place in the first team. He's already come off the bench. So it's bad enough that as a captain, you can't even be in the first team. You come off the bench and you help contribute for it to be 2-2. It's a huge L. Now, I mean, retiring from football will be too much, but I think he's going to be stripped of the captaincy with immediate effects. Waiske, talk to me, bro. What happened, bro?
Bring up my AVHH.
Oh, don't put it all on him, man. Don't put it all on him. Look at how serious he looks. He's looking serious. Bro.
There's wider context to this AV than just Maguire himself. I took that photo the moment this guy was shown on the screen.
Why did
because
you do this?
I knew HH.
So you didn't believe in a captain? You didn't believe in a captain?
That face, no, HH. That face he made on TV. I don't know why he was that serious. Because
wait, who had a more serious expression, him or Hazard?
Bro, oh, man, bro, I don't know how these dudes keep on managing to do this. By the way, I've extended my loan at
Waiske, don't do this.
I've extended my
loan. It's 2-2. You're still in the game.
No. Going into that second leg. United's not going to have Lisandro. If that was an Achilles, then that's it.
Oh yeah.
I think he popped the Achilles, and
where's that Swedish dude?
Now, I'm gonna get to our beautiful manager. I'm gonna get to him, but so Lisandro's he's almost guaranteed to be out. Yes. I think. Varane, I'm not sure. I think he had a little knock or something like that, which is why this full my AV came on. And obviously Rashford, I don't think he's going to be fit for the second leg either. And same with Shaw. I think Shaw won't be back possibly for the second leg from that injury. Maybe he'll be back, but he won't be fully fit. So, it's in Sevilla's hands now. These dudes.
So you're saying that's Maguire starts next week?
This is the UEFA Sevilla League. Sevilla are the Real Madrid of this competition.
Yeah, no. Like you can jokingly want.
Who would have?
Who
would have predicted that? 2 own goals. That roadman Malacia. That guy is a brick.
No. Look. He messed up for that goal.
No. He did nothing for the whole game. And this guy is another brick from the Eredivisie. No player from that generation, and I'm talking from that point where Ajax was all hyped up and from that point on, that whole league, from that point on to now, not one single player from that league, not one single export from that league has succeeded. Name me one player that has succeeded out of that league since that whole Ajax phase happened. Not one of them. This dude is garbage. He's horrendous. And then that Twitch merchant, that Pfizer merchant, Antony, bro. I swear to God.
No. We are not calling a whole human being after a social media platform.
No,
we're not doing that, bro.
No.
So hold on. So we're calling him Twitch.
We're calling him Twitch. He's a yoga Eurovision. But bro, I am.
You can't call a human being after a streaming service. No, you can't do that. You can't call him after also a streaming
Antony, service. You might as well just cut that right leg off, man. There's no point having it.
No.
Right leg off.
You see now you're with me. I think that he should just amputate it. There's no point. Amputate it.
Get rid of it. Bro, get rid of it.
Look, walking is overrated. You can learn how to walk with one leg. So,
bro.
because bro, my thing is that Waiske, there's one-footed and then there's Antony. Like basically, like there's one-footed is here, Antony is here. Because bro, like
it's like bro, when you upgrade your player on pro clubs, this guy got no weak foot whatsoever. He used no skill points on his weak foot.
I don't think that he used all his skill points on this. And I think the guy was like, oh, damn it. I've got to put one. Why there's not even one bar on weak
Not one start. Not one single start. I'm sorry. We talked to this on the Twitter space. There was a one bit of play where he was chased down by 4 players and he kicked the ball at them.
No, no.
Bro, I'm
Come on,
sick
you
to
can't.
death of this guy,
You
man.
can't. You can't do this, man. No, no, no. You
He's
can't, man. You can't.
this guy is he's so
No, no, no. Wait,
irritating
wait,
to
wait. Hold on.
watch.
No, no, no. As I said, half star means you use it like it's 0 star. I have never seen him use
There's
his
no
other
star.
foot. I've never.
There's no
I've
star. I'm
never
sorry.
seen. I told you, seeing Antony with his right foot is like seeing pigs fly, or seeing like an eclipse. So
An eclipse
bro.
comes once in a while at least.
true.
Yeah,
That's true. That's true.
yeah,
Actually, an
that's
eclipse is
so
more often. Yeah, yeah.
yes. um, there, and I blame United fans for this guy starting as well because they entertain this shit. They actually entertain this crap because towards the end of the game, him and Acuna was having a little battle or whatever, and this guy was getting all hyped because he was getting better.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
The ball went in the air once, and this guy twitched and he dropped Acuna, and then the crowd started cheering him. What are you doing?
Yeah, no, no. See, that's because he knows that. Okay, these guys they love that whole passion stuff and everything. So he now
Exactly,
plays
bro.
into it. Huh?
And
But I think what is so unfortunate is that Martial looks amazing, but because of what has happened, people forget just how good Martial looked.
but Martial might be cursed because the one good game that he has, this happens. So we actually forget about how good he was in that first half.
Yeah.
So he might actually go beyond melanin tax. Like
yeah, no, it might be like witchcrafts now. But I mean, but look,
it might be deeper than
honestly
that.
speaking, I know it's 2-2, but do you still believe for next week? Because let's be real, you are the better team. Even with injuries, though, but the injuries are concerning. Do you still have confidence going into Sevilla with the injuries?
Lisandro's out. That means either Maguire or Lindelof's going to start, or both, because Varane might not be fit. If oh god, if Maguire and Lindelof both start,
yeah,
with that roadman Malacia, then there's going to be a problem. Jad, bro, go back to the Himalayas, bro. Go back to the Himalayas.
Mental health tax.
Go back to the Himalayas. Go
MH tax. Mental health tax.
Go to the Himalayas. Explore Mount Everest, and don't come back, bro. Like, or come back when you're ready to take a player on. Like, do that.
So, should we praise Bits for the 2 goals, or it's more so about how well the team played?
No, the team played well in that first. I wouldn't say first half. It was the first 30 minutes. They played well. They were clinical. That was it. I mean, they took their chances, and it doesn't really matter who scored, but they took their chances and they went 2-0 up, and they were doing good. And then in the second half, this is why I have a problem with Ten Hag. People need to realize that this guy is sometimes I feel like he's clueless with substitutions. Why did you bring Martial off? For what reason did you bring Martial off? Unless he thought the game was done at 2-0.
No. See, now, if he did that, then he's stupid. But I am willing, I don't know, but I'm just willing him to give him some rope in saying that if he's just coming back from injury, you want to 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 60. So you're just slowly easing them in and so forth. Because look, at 2-0, United looks pretty comfortable. So if it was a case of, you're just coming back from an injury, we actually look like if we're controlling the game. Cool. Those goals came from mistakes. It wasn't Sevilla opening up. It just came from individual mistakes, which you can't cater for. So
Bruno went off. Bruno, I don't rate the guy. You know how I feel about him. He's a god awful footballer. I'd rather him not on the pitch, but he was having a fairly decent game. And then you took off Antony as well, who was in his own weird way, he was getting a better of.
It is an extremely weird alternative multiverse way.
So he doesn't actually play football. So in whatever sport that he's playing on that right hand side, he was actually getting the better of Acuna. So he took him off as well. And then the problem with taking Maguire, bringing on Maguire,
actually saying that you're negative. It says that Bruno is our goat. It says that you're extremely negative. Bruno is our goat. So negative. Bruno is our goat. No, one else say Bruno is a machine creating all chances. So why
are you sure this is not? Are you sure this is not like a burner account that you use?
Wait, hold on. As in Rashford, Rashford's burner accounts. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me quickly take some Dubinsky's, man. So shout out to your boy AJ. Knicks on their spots. Europa is below us. Oh, give me a break. Knicks really Really, Knicks, is this what you're doing? Knicks, don't do that. Knicks, don't you dare. No, no. I was sold a treble. I demand a treble. Minecraft United holding to Sevilla relegation team. Ten Hag. What do I say to all you guys? Do not compare league form and cup form. There are guys who are cup teams and guys who are league teams. We just saw it with freaking Inter Milan a few days ago. So my thing is, so this is their competition, bro. They did a 3% competition.
These dudes are pure gid in this competition.
Yes.
It's pure gid.
It's crazy.
That second Maguire goal.
Again, no.
That Maguire own goal, bro. You know that the header, whoever that, I think it was Marcel.
Respect my countrymen and the Serie. Respect my countrymen and the Serie.
That header it was going nowhere. Somehow it hits this fridge head and goes in. This dude.
Oh man. AJ, Martial off LA because his wives are beefing again. Again? Oh come on. It can't be, bro. But look, all I say is though, like, look, however they're beefing or not, at least he's actually on a better diet plan. That's what I'm saying. I'm happy that he's on a better diet plan now. Miguel Rabines on Maguire. A donkey cannot be transformed into a horse. Look, don't diss
donkeys, bro.
Don't diss donkeys, man. Don't diss donkeys, because at least donkeys show a bit of panache and a bit of suave and so forth. So, Hispanic half hopes Chelsea interim. Ten Hag, I've seen this movie before. UCL 2019. That was Liverpool winning the UCL. So I don't understand. Oh,
Spurs.
Ajax and Spurs. Ajax and Spurs. Oh wow. Hey, good old Oz, man. Zoteng TV. I've been saying for months now after the FA Cup, we do not control games. Our football is trash. It starts with the goalkeeper. De Gea gave Sevilla the ball a lot. Do not mention De Gea in this at all. De Gea had nothing to do with this tutu. This was two guys.
Bro, he gave the ball away way too much. Like his ball distribution. He's a great shot stopper.
Amazing shot stopper.
His ball distribution is non-existent.
His distribution cost us the game. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, sometimes he was just passing it straight.
In a larger context, you can say that it helps contribute, because if you want to keep hold of the ball, like the less time the ball goes to the opposition at Sevilla, the greater the percentage you have of getting that stuff. But the individuals that's in an isolated scenario that led to this tutu was Malacia and Maguire. Those were the guys who pretty much led to see. And for me, let me be real. It's just that Maguire is an easy target, and they're just like going after Maguire because that's shush.
No. He is the target. He is the target. It's not easy target. He is the target.
Okay. Wesley, remove your bias. Who would you hold blame more for those goals, Malacia or Maguire? For those goals going in, who do you think was way more at fault for those two different goals, Malacia and Maguire? Who should get greater fault? Who should receive greater blame?
If we take football heritage into account, then Maguire overperceives anything that any other player ever does. So I'm sorry, I don't care. I don't care what that roadman Malacia did. He could have done something much worse than that.
Let me respond to what Ice's trying to say. The moment Maguire came on, we tied. So I don't understand.
Malacia was there the entire game. I took this picture because I saw what was going to happen.
No. I mean, no. Come on, you. Like I see, even people in the streets are saying that you guys are being crazy, blaming this on De Gea. Though.
If a player comes on and you somehow can see 2 goals, how is that not his fault?
Was Maguire at fault for the first goal from Sevilla?
Look, in a vacuum, I think the first goal was definitely completely Malacia's fault. The second goal, Maguire's huge head could not get it out the way. Are you?
Look, Oz. See, my thing is, he doesn't have any response. He can't be like, yo, creator, can I have a massive forehead before I come out of this? Before you cut this umbilical cord and so forth. So before I come out of this woman's thing, can I please have a huge forehead? He didn't ask for the forehead. He was just giving that forehead. Now, what he has control over is the decision making. He doesn't have control over him being given a forehead.
Hold on. Does Maguire have brothers? Does he have younger brothers?
He has a sister, I think. I know he has a sister. I don't know what they have brothers.
Let's not get too personal, but when that head comes out from nowhere, I mean, everything else will be easy at that point. Man. Like, come on, man. That guy's head is,
Yeah, but he didn't choose to have a
Okay.
massive forehead. Yes, sir. Smoke.
I have a footballing question, right? Does El Nesri get an assist for that Maguire goal? Because he passed it to Maguire.
He does not. He
No,
does not.
HH.
I have a
Bro,
question.
that ball was
no,
very
so
nice.
smoke,
That
smoke,
ball was
smoke.
nice. That ball was nice.
If those bombs on
No.
who scored dare
No.
give that assist to Nesri,
H-
then
H-
football
H-
is finished.
no.
HH, I have a question. If
What's this?
Sevilla get relegated but win the Europa League, is it doi?
Okay, can I just actually look at this league?
You know
table,
they'll be in the Champions League from League 2.
no,
Oh,
no,
that can't happen.
no.
That can't happen, bro.
No, there has to be some kind of clause where it's not possible for that to go through.
But HH, let's be honest. Shout out Maguire because, bro, he saved that left back from getting, like let's be honest. If
Oh my God, are we
You
making
know
this
what I mean.
racial? Are we making this racial?
bro, if he was the fault of this 2-2, you know what's gonna happen.
Wait,
If he was the sole fault,
Wow, 5 points. Jesus.
No, look, HH. No, HH. If you saw
minus
the game,
11.
no, HH. If you saw the game, it looked like a better team was playing a relegation team, and then Maguire came on.
Hey, wait,
Like,
guys.
how do you-
guys,
how do you-
No.
Guys,
Go.
can I ask a question briefly about this table? How many goals have Sevilla scored?
33.
33. That's 4 more than some team I know in.
Oh wow.
Oh, no. Okay. Oz, have your say.
No, look. The first half. of the
And
game-
have your say without mentioning Harry or Maguire.
how is that even possible? Explain how that's possible. No,
It is possible. Say slaphead.
no, but whoever was on the halftime space saying that Rashford is not important, I want them to be inducted to Brick Academy. Because that
Lucci.
was
His name is Lucci, and he has an AVR of Cristiano Ronaldo in a United jersey. So
no, but I want to say this about Martial. I've always rated Martial's ability. Ability-wise,
no, Oz. Everyone, no, Oz. Am I wrong in saying this? At Monaco, Martial was seen as the more talented over Mbappe.
no, HH. Ever since he came to United, he has been the most talented player on our team.
Yeah.
Ever since he came.
Yes.
In my opinion, the problem with Martial is that his finishing is god awful,
And
he's
his
so
ex-wife's
injury
cooking.
prone.
And his ex-wife's cooking. Don't forget to mention that as well.
and he's so injury prone. And it's that's Martial's whole like, and it pisses me off. And look, I want to put a shout out to Sabitzer because he was the only person that could put the ball in the net because the rest of the game no one could find the back of the net. I don't know why. I don't know what. Jay Sancho, I don't know what's wrong with this guy. He had a clear side that goal inside a pass to Martial. What are we doing now? Like, I don't know. And look, Sevilla played well. They did not deserve 2-2. That was great. United have scored 4 goals in this game. United scored 4 goals in this game and somehow tied. Explain that. That's crazy. Like, what are we doing now? And Ten Hag. Let me keep it a buck. I don't know why Bruno Fernandes brought off this game. It didn't make any sense at all. I don't rate Bruno Fernandes, but he's suspended for the next game. Why are you bringing him off? At least keep him on.
That doesn't make sense. That doesn't. If it's suspended, just let him see it's the whole game. What's the point?
So, look, this game just showed that United are so inexperienced. This team is too inexperienced.
No, well, you see, look, from what I saw, 2 mistakes, 2 isolated mistakes.
No.
Of course, Sevilla were always going to come back because you're 2-0 down. You need to get something. So of course
Hey,
they're going to force the issue.
I saw minimum at least 10 mistakes in that game from United. United were playing god awful in the second half. And let me guess, who came on in the second half, by the way, HH?
He's your captain. He's your club captain.
I'm not saying his name, but who came on in that second half?
He's your club captain. Show some respect. Show some respect.
HH.
Wait, hold up. No. Oz, what is that yellow thing that's around his arm?
He could be the prime minister for all I care. It would not matter to me. This guy needs to leave as soon. I heard Spurs were offering, send him to Spurs for 10 million.
No, but Oz, like, all jokes aside though, like, you have people. I think United or clubs in general stop this whole English tax. your captain can't be the worst player in your team. It makes no sense. So I don't understand how come 9 a.m. sharp tomorrow, he's still club captain. It makes no sense. Because I think the issue is, United is an English club because English he has to. No, there's no has to. Your best player doesn't have to be the captain. Your worst player cannot be your captain. Maguire is United's worst player.
If I'm a centre back, I don't care like what level, whether it's youth or you're a senior player or you're just getting into like the middle of your career. If I'm on the bench and this guy comes on ahead of me, I'm retiring.
Hey, YSK. There's a dude on the United bench named Vitek who's plays as a defender. I would have been more secure with that guy on the pitch than Maguire. I don't even know who this guy is. I just know he was on the bench.
Bro, Lindelof was on the bench as well. So, if honestly, whatever position this guy plays, if he comes on ahead of me, that's it.
Okay. Let's hear from Bruno. So let me come to your boy Smoke, then Mike, Gatlock, and then AK. Smoke, talk to me.
HH.
Yes.
La vie est bon.
Life is good.
Yeah, very good. I couldn't have asked for better past 5 days. Arsenal dropped points. We spank Bayern. The London Blues lose.
Wait, hold on, Smoke, come on. Where are Chelsea in this? What would have Chelsea done to you? So how are Chelsea in this?
No. HH, let me finish.
No, Smoke. Do you know why you can't finish? We've already had enough L's. I get Arsenal, their title challenges. I get United. Those are your City rivals. How are Chelsea? Wait, you're still holding 2020-21 against us? Still?
Nah, this is HH. We're not old brothers anymore. Like, I don't have your back anymore. We used to be old brothers, but that's gone. And today the Manchester Reds drop a lead after leading 2-0. I started watching this game the moment Sevilla scored the first goal. Right, it's Europa night, HH. Like, I don't really waste my time watching Europa. But the moment they scored, I knew it was on. And as soon as I saw that the fridge is on, HH, I knew that there's a mistake in the waiting. Right, and this is karma for speaking too soon. Similar to like Arsenal, these guys picked too soon under the Ten Hag era. This is when you should be playing beautiful football. You serve your best football for this time of the year, not those early teasers they gave. And now it's a thing of momentum now. Because if we look at the reality, after 2-0, especially when you score 2 goals in the first half, Sevilla would want to run away and be like, okay, guys, this could get worse. And to leave with a draw, HH, I can tell you now that, and plus the fact that Bruno won't be there, and Martinez is also not there, so you could see the fridge again or Lindelof.
That's the worry.
Meaning, and now it's HH. It's basically a knockout game.
Yes.
Right. So and these guys have the experience of grinding out results, especially and this is what they wanted, and I'm sure this was their plan. Try to not leave with anything more than a one goal deficit, and then we'll take it back to the crib and see what we could do. And HH, it's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a very long night, and this is actually good for Spurs, who will be fighting for top 4. Because then now,
really? Spurs? Are we really scoring Spurs?
No, HH, listen to this. United now have to risk their starting 11 players. Right, because before, if you're leading 2-0, you can squeeze in a bit of your fringe players. They might have to bring Luke Shaw in for Malacia, and hence I'm saying which risks injuries. And this is what you don't want. Martial, and we know Martial. So now Martial might have to play 120 minutes because this game could go to extra time, which could be another injury. So HH, I'm very happy that the Manchester Reds dropped a lead. Couldn't ask for a better week, eh?
All right, let me come to Mike. Talk to me, man. Mike.
HH, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Am I allowed to play a voiceover from DR Sports?
Actually, you know what? YouTube is a bit crazy. I'm hearing some echo from you.
You're hearing echo?
Yeah.
I don't got headphones. Let me get my headphones. Give me a second.
Okay, cool. All right. Let me come to Gatlock, Elijah, then AK, then J2S. Gatlock, talk to me.
AJ, do you want to know why Smoke is coming for you?
Why? Who the heck is Casemiro? De Bruyne? Who are these bums? Easily the best player in this league. He's had 1.5 games and he's already the best player in this league by far. No one cares about Ryan. Okay, Casemiro. And wait, hold on. Gatlock, and he's already the best player in this damn league.
Bro, yeah, inserting Haaland and De Bruyne for this, man.
Oh, give me a break, please. City, it's a team, it's a collective. It's a collective. There's no one individual that stands there. It's a collective. Also, Haaland, that's goals tax. It's a collective.
Wait, did you say goals tax?
Gatlock, can you talk at the game? Gatlock, can you talk at the game?
Anyway, yo, HH, bro, you see, this game started off well. I honestly thought United were going to just run up the score.
Yeah, we all
Although
did.
I now remember that these guys haven't scored 5 goals in a very long time.
And then this happened, you know.
You see, I think we are being a bit too harsh on him. I know he's a bit of a slaphead and whatnot, but let's be honest. Where could he have put his head in that scenario? Like, his head is big. It's just there. Like, what was he supposed to do after that guy headed it?
You know what they would tell you? I wouldn't know what your parents would tell you. Always be aware of your surroundings.
That's for Malacia. That
and
donkey literally
Maguire as well. Maguire, you must know that. No, Gatlock, he didn't ask for a big head, but you have a big head. So when you know that you now have a big forehead, you have to be aware that, you know what, my big forehead can put me in a lot of trouble.
Yep.
So let me make sure that I do not put myself in a position where my big forehead can lead to an own goal.
Which is why he shouldn't have been on the pitch.
If that guy was in Marvel, he would play Modok. But anyway,
here we go.
In that scenario, HH, when this guy, what's his name? When the guy made the substitutions and brought off Martial and Sancho for a guy my brother-in-law calls Ghost and the other guy on the left, Elanga. I knew these guys were not doing anything anymore because those substitutions came too early. 1, 2. I know Sancho has been trashed, but Elanga, really, bro?
Yeah, no. I mean, look, Ten Hag was a bit naive. You know, like at 2-0, you'd look comfortable, but bro, you've got to see the game out. You see, the one sub that's made 0 sense is Bruno. He's out, and so forth. And also, don't say like, okay, we're saving him for the weekend. No, let him play. He's not a guy that normally gets injured and so forth. You don't have him for next week. See him out. Let him see out the whole game.
I think what we should have done is brought on Eriksen for maybe Sancho or something because that and one thing I've noticed is that except for Rashford and in this scenario nowadays Sabitzer and Antony for some stupid reason, everybody else is afraid to shoot. Like Sancho literally laid it off for what's his name, for Ghost, and Ghost went to go and lay it off for I don't know, Malacia. This guy, you're the striker and you laid it off for Malacia to shoot.
Like, Malacia malfunctioned in front of goal. He didn't actually know what to do.
The battery ran out of his pad.
That roadman froze.
Waske, if your battery runs out of your pad, it is what it is, and so forth. He forgot to fully charge his gamepad, so you know.
Like no, like let's be honest. As in United, when they brought on Ghost and Elanga, attacking wise, they couldn't do shit. Antony, that guy, that HH, you know, in Football Manager, you have your rankings up to 20, right?
Yeah.
This guy is 1. You know
not 1. It's 0. I know 0 doesn't exist, but it's 0 for weak foot for Antony.
You know when you're looking at the guy's stats, right? And in Football Manager, you see right only, right? That kind of scenario. I'm sorry, this one is right. Period.
Yeah, like, it's just right.
That only is not because, bro. At least some people who say right only have left foot. I've seen Robin. I know Robert is the master.
I have seen him use his weak foot occasionally.
Exactly, I've seen him use it, and at least even if you're going to be Robin, at least hit the target. Like this guy.
Yeah, I think it's ridiculous. Like, it's
Gatlock, I haven't seen this guy even pass with his right foot.
Yeah, that pass he put for that guy, he did outside of his left foot. Like
everything he does, he cuts inside. He does a Travella.
They should do an experiment. They should be like, they should somehow like inject his left foot with some kind of thing that basically incapacitates his left leg. What will happen then? So will it just be like maybe he'll start using his hands and so forth.
And the worst thing is, bro, Sevilla's defense, you guys are actually kind of trash. The fact that you let this guy come to his left foot multiple times and shoot, let's be honest, the whole stadium, even your mama, your papa, your cleaner, self, your garden cleaner, everybody knows that once that guy is running at you, he's going to his left. So what's he gonna do? Like even when he tries to cut in, he will turn to his left and try and cross back in. Like that guy is a one foot merchant. As for the second leg, these guys have too many players injured, man. The fact that Lisandro Martinez is injured is a big problem. I rather start Lindelof than Maguire. That guy, Maguire, is a bit of an issue. And I know the funny thing is, you want to feel bad for Maguire, but when he comes up with comments like, "I'm still influential or effective to the team,"
Excuse me,
because
when did he say that?
every time I've played, we've never lost. I'm like, bros, the only reason why they've played the only reason why they play you in that centre back and you never lost is because they play you on other shit teams, or when you come back from, or you come on for like 10 minutes or something.
Okay,
Like,
okay. Let me
I don't see
continue.
them. Look, I think United. Oh, just let me finish with
Yeah.
this. I think United are in big trouble
Can you
because
hear
they're
me?
going back to Sevilla, bro. And with 2-2, that's gonna be a problem, man.
Mike, talk to me.
Play what Neek said, but because of YouTube tax, I'll just say a quote. I'm not even thinking they might come back into this game. And that was after they scored the second goal, Manchester United. And what happened after that? I didn't watch the game because I was watching actually Juve versus Sporting. What happened afterwards is just football and heritage, as one Jose Mourinho says. This is Europa League heritage. You never go against it. Sevilla have been utter garbage all season. They are on their third manager because that tattooed bulldog Argentinian Jorge Sampaoli was garbage. Lopetegui was terrible. And now they got Mendy, the former Eibar guy. Do you know they are 1 point above Cadiz?
Shout out to Cadiz.
Shout out to Cadiz. But
Wait,
Sevilla
Mike, did you say they've had 3 managers this season?
Oh, YSK, man, you are. Can you, YSK, grow up? Just grow up. Mike, please continue, Mike. Man, so cheap.
This is the prime example of heritage. There is no reason for Sevilla to come back. And obviously, what you guys are saying about the game is that they didn't deserve it and they really didn't play that well. But just look at these guys. They have conceded more goals than Cadiz, and they're terrible. They have been garbage all season, but yet somehow, because of heritage, they're able to come back into this game. Now, I feel terrible for Lisandro because I saw the injury on Twitter. It's his Achilles. He's done. I think it's his Achilles, and that's a year gone from football. And we've seen guys, when they get the Achilles injury, they're not the same.
Hold up, a year?
Yeah, bro. The Achilles is a terrible injury for footballers.
Achilles is not a thing to mess with.
Holy crap, that's horrible, man.
Yeah, and I think somebody said that United are fearing the worst, that it is the Achilles. If that's the case, then that's terrible for his career. So let's see what happens.
He's got a World Cup.
When it comes to Manchester United, their squad is a little bit thin right now, and that's kind of
hold on. Is the Achilles? So let's say this is your foot. So the Achilles is this thing like
it's this thing.
The muscle that.
Oh my god, guys! I think I've done my Achilles as well.
You never had Achilles.
No, you're just a brick,
hold on, because I've been running and like, bro, my Achilles feels like it's like exploding. Damn it!
Sorry, you love your Achilles.
Wait, you're running.
Is that
you were running.
Ricardo, I now have to make this stream explicit after showing your disgusting feet on stream and so forth. Thanks a lot.
You have arthritis.
Mike, can you talk over this dude?
Wow.
Mike.
You don't know what Achilles is, but we move on. So I think this is clearly evident that Manchester United, they have a good starting 11, but their squad is thin. So they're going to go to next week away to Sevilla with Harry Maguire and Lindelof as the starting center backs. It's not looking the greatest. And then if the injuries are bad, like we may think it is, then they might have to ride with Maguire and Lindelof in the Premier League. That's not going to be the greatest. And we saw Maguire, that own goal. It's the pure definition of Maguire's career. And it is. Like, there's no, like, you can make fun of it.
See, Mike, that's just horrible luck. That's just the God saying that makes you suck. Because what you
suck. Do? Yeah, and I think, he's tried to come out in the last couple of months to talk about mental health and saying that all the social media abuse, and he's trying to get off of his phone. Just delete all the apps. It ain't that hard. If you want to get away from Twitter and all the abuse, just delete it.
Mike, no, it's too addictive, man. It's way too addictive.
But he also understands, and probably his social media team understand that if you're around this all the time and you see that he's getting abused, don't encourage it for him. Go tell him to walk. Go tell him to actually learn how to play football and learn to defend. Because clearly this guy, yeah, I mean, he's gotten so much abuse in the last couple of years. It's pretty crazy. But I'm telling you that if Sevilla win this Europa League, I mean, this is
no. Correlates, no. I am launching a petition that if they win it this year and they just about survive relegation, it should be called the Sevilla Invitational officially. They have to.
It's just called the Sevilla League, and we're all just invited to it. It's just called the Sevilla League. So, maybe your boy Jose can say what's up. Oh, sorry, he lost 1-0 today.
Let me come to your boy. What did I say? So let me come to your boy Elijah, aka J Swisser, then Ricardo. Elijah, talk to me.
I'll talk to you. I got you. Bro, man, they're calling these people Manchester Bottle Company, bro.
Wow.
Oh, and my AVI, bro. If you want to zoom into that, please.
Oh, sure.
I've been laughing at this since I didn't watch the game, but I just watched the Paramount highlights. It's very peak right now, bro. It's very, very peak right now. Honestly, Mike hit the nail on the coffin with the squad is good. I mean, the starting 11 is good, but they don't have enough depth, and that's the struggle. I think there's United's going to need a lot of bodies come this summer. This is not the result you'd want. It feels like a loss. Let's be really honest. It feels like a loss. If you're a United fan, you should be pretty disappointed with the performance, honestly, especially the last 30 minutes of that game. Honestly, bro, I don't think United's beating Sevilla at Sevilla. That's just me.
I mean, if you're saying Lisandro is out, no Bruno, no Rashford, it's going to be tricky. It's going to be tricky.
It's over. It's over. It's over.
No. Let's not say it's over because that's a wild thing. I mean, it's a 50-50, but like it's Sevilla. Let's just be really honest. It's Sevilla. So I'll put my money on Sevilla to win that second leg, but why haven't they terminated Maguire's contract yet? That's my question.
It's called Prince Charlie. Prince Charlie.
But Prince Charlie, up to what point? Like, come on, man. Like, this guy should have been in.
That Prince Charlie tax it's basically the fact that he still has a job and so forth after so many L's shows that it's one of the biggest taxes in football. So,
like, Jesus Christ, this guy. Honestly, in order for United, this is me. In order for United to succeed, they're going to have to cut weight with Maguire, Malacia, possibly Alonga. And what's his face? Lindelof.
Oh, Lindelof.
Yeah, and the horse too. The horse. Oh my God, the horse. Yeah, so get rid of those 5 clowns, and I think United will be fine. But at this rate, they're not going to the next round, bro.
All right, let me come to your boy AK. Talk to me, man. AK.
So first up, big up my countryman and the Serie. Without his assist to Maguire.
We're not calling that an assist.
Without his misguided header to big man Harry, Sevilla wouldn't have equalized. Unreal though. Do you know how bad this result is for United? Sevilla have won a singular away game since the World Cup started. In La Liga, in the Europa League, and in the Champions. They've won a singular away game. A singular. I think they won that in April. I think they won that very recently.
Damn.
They lost to Fenerbahce away.
Shout out to Fenerbahce.
They lost to PSV away.
Shout out to PSV.
They lost 6-1 to Simeone ball.
Shout out to Atleti without Felix.
Man United, firstly, let me talk on
Without who?
AK, continue speaking, please.
Firstly, let me talk on Maguire. Why do Manchester United still keep him? Why is he a captain in the first place?
Prince Charlie Tax. It's called Prince Charlie Tax. Prince
AK,
Charlie Tax.
delete
Prince Charlie
that.
Tax. Prince
Delete
Charlie
that.
Tax.
No. He's a future.
Wait. Oh, sorry. First of all, Prince Charlie Tax and AK, can you please DM me that image in my Twitter, please? Thank
Yes,
you.
I will. I definitely will.
Make that AV disappear.
No, this AVI will become the truth. He'll be the Ballon d'Or winner for scoring the most own goals in the league too in the English.
Look, see, can United come back? So are you saying United are done because of
Sevilla have been very good at home in the Europa League. United, as good as they are, it's going to be very hard for United to come back, especially given the fact that Lisandro Martinez is not in condition to probably finish the season, and Varane might be out. Varane left because he got injured. That's why Maguire came on. So you're telling me Maguire and Lindelof, as YSK said, will start at Sevilla next week. As much as United will score, you can guarantee that those two will concede, especially with Lalea at the back, big man Lalea. They're not going to do anything. I think Sevilla are going to go through because this was the tie. This was the game, HS. If United wanted to go forward in the Europa League, they had to beat them 2-3-0 today.
Yeah.
So it's going to be very difficult. I don't see how they come back.
Let me come to your boy J Swiss record, and then I'll take your Dudubinskis and we'll be out of here. J Swiss, talk to me, man.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can anyone explain to me how United scored 4 goals today, but we drew the game? How does that make sense?
I know, yeah, someone made that point. I mean, but is this all on the mag or just Ten Hag's poor substitutions?
It's on the whole team basically, because once the substitutions were made, we looked very fragile, very lethargic. I don't know what we were doing, really fighting the pressure, and then Malacia just shut down. I don't know what he was doing. Maybe the Wi-Fi connection on Old Trafford's not that great.
It's bad. Batteries run around.
Yeah, and then shout out to Maguire. Great goal, great header. Whenever we have a corner, he always heads it into the crowd, but somehow he scores a goal today. I don't understand it now. For the next game away at Sevilla, we've got Maguire at the back, then we got De Gea in net. I mean, De Gea, I don't know what he's doing you can't pass it from the back, always invites pressure. So there's no Rashford, no Bruno, no Varane, no Martinez for the next game. And then we've got players working against us like Maguire, De Gea, Malacia. I mean, Ten Hag's doing good at him.
I mean, J Swiss, I mean, when you put it like that, then yeah.
It's over.
I mean, when you have a combo of injuries and double agents, then
just make the thumbnail for next week already, right? This game is the wraps. Game is the wraps.
I mean,
look, here's the thing though. If you can guarantee me a severe win, then it gives me time to really make a creative thumbnail and so forth. So you have to really promise.
I mean, if you see YSK's AV, do you know the documentary series Seconds from Disaster?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This 45 minutes from Maguire would be in that documentary series.
You see, I just wish that Maguire did this early so I could have done a thumbnail of a fridge as his head, because that's one of my favorite emojis. Is a fridge.
He's not even a good fridge. He doesn't even have the ice thing. I don't know what he is. He's from the 70s or something.
Wait, hold
Bro,
on.
Maguire. No. HH.
I've had that stuff on standby once he came on.
No, but did you know what I said? Because I was like, come on, surely not. And do you know what the thing is? If I did that, I'd have jinxed it. So look, I have hate for United, so a part of me is happy. So if I'd done the thumbnail, this wouldn't have happened, so I'd have jinxed it. Okay, let me come to Cardo and then we'll take some Udubinskis. Cardo, talk to me, man.
Look, I'll be honest. I didn't even watch the game. I just saw the update.
2-2. They were up 2-0.
No. I know.
Was cooking. I think he's gone from a white wife to a black wife, so he's been fed very well. And then Maguire came on and it all went.
No. I saw the highlights. But I saw you were streaming. I just wanted to pop up and say that Manchester United is an absolutely bum club. They can't even be a relegation club in Spain in Europa League in the worst season
Ricardo,
ever.
What was
I can't hear you.
Okay, what was that?
Wait, what was going on there?
Stomped you in 2 UCL finals, so I don't want to hear anything from your players in a row if it's since Fergie left. But anyway, Sevilla is only 5 points above relegation zone, and this is the team you guys lost to. And obviously, Harry Kane being the world-class defender he is, he obviously decided to score a brilliant header in his own goddamn neck. That hit a shit too. That's all I just wanted to say. I just wanted to pop up and say, that Manchester United are a bum club. So I appreciate HH for the platform. Much respect to him. Much respect to everybody.
Thank you, Ricardo. Thank you.
No problem.
Great,
Wise words.
I didn't expect Barca fan to be angry about a playoff match, man.
And what the hell was that about? Okay, now, hold up. Oh yeah, we've had this before. Hold up. Wait. Okay, Maguire has more goals than Chelsea this month.
That is true. You haven't scored
That's why he's the Ballon d'Or winner.
Wait, HH, is that Doi?
Comment the hour, Maguire.
I don't think I've gone a stream this year without Chelsea being mentioned in a negative light.
When Zo was signed.
You haven't celebrated a goal for like over 5 hours of football.
7 hours.
Who did they have again?
7 hours.
I don't know what a goal looks like. Like, basically, Chelsea scoring a goal actually feels like, oh, this feels weird. I've forgotten what a Chelsea goal looks like.
Your AJ, I know
Chelsea passing in front of goal as well.
Hold on, I know you don't watch the Diaz, but you know Matisse, bro.
Yes, I know Matisse.
The guy said that when Chelsea scored, he didn't know what to do. He didn't know how to celebrate.
No one else to do it because Chelsea scoring, it's weird. It's generally odd.
It's Chelsea amortizing their goals.
Like that's a whole other issue. Chelsea should ruin Wirtz by buying him. He's 19. Look, I think Chelsea have run out of FFP, man. So that's why I think Enzo has extended to 2078. I think either 2078 or 2079.
2032.
No. I think 2078.
He signed his life away.
I'm sorry, that guy is going to be. I can't wait for next World Cup. That guy is going to be trashed at that point.
Wait, the Premier League is the best according to Prem Merchants. Look, let's see what happens next week. Now, if United, who are top 3, go take a team who has fighting relegation, then it'll be wild. But let's wait until next week. AJ, HH first, Felix brain, now Maguire's head. Look.
Wow.
Okay, you know what? let's just keep that.
I can see your head cooking, man.
All
like
right,
you're trying to calculate that shit.
Let's just pretend that wasn't seen and so forth. No, not pause. Stop. No, as a stop, I removed the VHS. Like I couldn't obviously stop, eject.
VHS.
Stop,
Wait,
eject.
did you say VHS?
2023?
Oh my
All right.
Yo, this guy's stuck in time, man.
AJ, I have a question.
This guy's frozen in time.
Months.
Drop the brick.
Streets,
Drop the brick, man. Drop the brick.
If anybody makes any old tax,
drop
put them
the
on
brick.
timers.
Drop the
If
brick.
anybody in the streets make any ancient 50-year-old
Streets,
jokes,
back to
put
the
them.
future.
SK for that, never drop the stone.
If anybody in the streets make any ancient 50-year-old dinosaur Stone Age tax, put them in timeout. Okay.
Marty McFly tax, man.
That was my childhood, man. That was my childhood. Josh, from Joshua Ajikuko, who says, how have you not inducted Ban and the Upamecano into the Brick Academy? I checked the website, they're not there. Put them in Class B. Check the website again. Maybe you checked, because I updated it earlier today. They're both in the Upamecano is in Class C. Ban are under review. Ban are under review until we see what happens next week.
What about Mane and Sane?
Yeah, where'd you put Sane?
Okay.
Man, that's MMA fight, man.
No.
AR.
Wow.
I mean, basically, if things are true, there's another place I want to put Sane, but I can't say it on YouTube. AR. Bad subs from Ten Hag. He's also an arrogant guy that forgets he's been slapped by a couple of teams this season. United have a lot on injuries. Look, I mean, I know we want to look at Maguire because he's an easy target and he's a fun target and so forth. Ten Hag, he messed up. Those subs that he made, where you can't make those subs that early.
Pep,
You cannot
Pep
make those
tax.
subs that early.
Pep tax. I blame Pep. He's a disciple of Pep.
Oh,
So
so,
I-
so when things go well, but look, man, look.
Hated you can't win. Hated you can't win.
You cannot win. You can't win. But it's fair. After that League Cup final, United have been frauds. Well, United have won games after that League Cup final, man. So they haven't been horrible since that League Cup final. I don't
Yeah,
think
I'm
they've been
pretty sure
horrible.
we got more wins than
Wait,
Chelsea.
I think they've only had one good game.
Everyone has had more wins than Chelsea in the last.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying, like, if we were really bad, we'd surely have less.
Yeah,
wins than Chelsea.
just three. Did you see how Enesri leaped? World Cup Ruben Diaz 2.0. Bro, I think they said that that leap was higher than anything Christina has done. That leap he did at the World Cup.
Why was that? Why was that necessary? Why was that?
But my thing though, so should we put a leap tax on the Maguire own goal?
He didn't even leap with it.
No. Here's my thing.
No, wait, what leap are we talking about?
Let me defend Maguire. So when Enesri went up for that header,
So
Maguire thought he was watching
Maguire?
Space Jam.
H.
Maguire thought he was watching Space Jam, and he was like, "Actually, we can't actually sing that because, okay, you know what?
HHMB.
Why are you trying to defend Maguire?
I think he's in prison now, so
Wow.
we don't believe we're flying anymore. So yeah, shout out to that. Well, no, actually, don't shout. No, shout.
Yeah, don't. No.
Okay. You know what? Okay, let's just keep it going. Let's just keep it going. Let's just keep it going and
God.
pretend that never happened and we never. Okay, David C. All I can say is that the last time we had a forward and a design centre back and a centre back that could play on the wings injured, we won the competition. Huh?
Yeah, under Mourinho. We had all the players injured. We still won.
Let me guess.
Wait,
Before
who was
this
the design centre
Ibrahimovic,
back under Mourinho?
Marcos
Marcos
Rojo.
Rojo.
Oh. No. Was there a sense? Sorry. Yes. Oh, you see, David, give me a break.
Ignore.
First of all, there's a difference between Mourinho and there's a difference between a guy called Hag. Okay,
Bro,
you cannot compare a Hag to one of the greatest managers of all time and the most adored manager of all time.
What did the greatest manager of all time do today?
Look, and also, okay, guys, can I have a narrative that lives? Napoli are about to win this whole Serie right now. Pep is about to have a treble. Can United not win this Europa? Because I need that narrative of Mourinho was the last manager to give United a major trophy. Can I please have that narrative,
I mean,
please?
at least let Chelsea win a game before you speak.
No. Can I please have the Uncle Moon narrative?
Wait,
David C. again.
Sorry, go on.
Yeah, okay. When Martinez went down, it felt like a funeral. I got flashbacks to when Mourinho broke Shaw's leg. Also, wasn't Maguire's fault. It was hard to control. No, the Martinez thing. It's. I mean, if it is Achilles and that's for like a year, whoo, that's horrible.
Bro, that header was going out like it was going out for a throw in, and this guy's gonna convert into a goal.
Hold on,
what were you about to say?
No, so on the whole, because he brought up the forward situation from the last up, as this goes to the wider problem that United have in terms of attackers. There's no killers. There's no killers going forward, and Martial, as well as he played today.
Wait, hold on. Can you put Gregory in timeout, please? Can someone please put Gregory in timeout? Please, mods, put Gregory in timeout. The big bang tax, put what in timeout. That's messed up.
As well as Martial played today, he didn't have a single shot on goal.
Oh wow!
So that's the thing though. Like you can't with him. He'll play well, but you can't rely on him to score goals. The guy didn't have a single shot on goal, and Sancho refuses to shoot. Antony, if it's not cutting inside, then forget about him. And then Bruno just lets shots off. That it goes to a bigger problem with United not having a out-and-out striker, which they did. And then that guy is now in Saudi Arabia playing Arabian Nights. And then Ten Hag brought in the replacement, a guy who I actually didn't even know was a footballer. And he just flew him out from Turkey. And you see the calamities that he's putting every game. Yeah, it has. And bro, without a clinical finisher, you're not gonna. You just not. You see how important. You see that when Haaland does what he does in the UCL for City this season. So.
No, HH, you know what's sad about?
Wait, hold on. Let me just come together. David T. De Gea was screaming at Malacia before the goal to get the ball away. You could hear it through the TV. I'm still confident we can win the second leg. I just don't know why he hesitated. Even as that ball came down, I was about to say, like, bro, you have ages to judge the flight of the ball. Look, it happens. These things happen. Bro, like, bro, you had so much time to judge the flight of the ball to either header it away, control it, tackle it, and so forth. I just think he just had a freaking brain freeze. David C. Acuna looks like a Make-A-Wish version of Tevez.
There's a phrase that Juju man would have used for this, but I'm not going to go there.
And we're not going to use that phrase right now. We're not going to use that phrase right now. So let me come into Guled, who just come in and so forth. So Guled, thoughts on this United 2-2 draw, man, and the way out of here?
Bro, big up to the guys first. Big up HH. What can I say, man? After what I went through yesterday, at least I was happy to go through this today.
Yes. So
Man United to lose 2-0 lead, and Sabitzer actually showing up when you got Martial on the pitch. Man, I don't know. You know, in relationships when they say it's complicated, Man United is complicated, right? Because some players will show up at certain games, and then other games they will just disappear. So I don't know. It's like a hit and miss with them at the moment. So Ten Hag has something major to do in the summer, but I don't know if it's going to be an overhaul. I don't know who he's going to get rid of. Now probably they might be stuck with Maguire for the rest of the season, depending on Martinez's injury. But Maguire, man, I don't know.
The mag.
HH, football is 80% mental, 20% physical. This guy is mentally gone.
Yes.
100%. He's mentally gone. Like, he's been doing these mistakes even in the World Cup. If you noticed, there were certain times he will see the easy pass. He won't go for the easy pass. He will try and go for a through ball. And I'll ask myself sometimes, what's wrong with this guy? Like, you're playing in the biggest stage of all, and it seems to be there is no common sense. Like, you know, it's a calamity in Man United. But in terms of the game, it was a good game. And if, as you said, if Sevilla wins again, I mean, goodness me, man. At least your narrative lives, so I'm happy. Either way.
Before we go, let me just ask the panel this, man. Jeffrey, should he be banned or should we just put him on timeout? Because this makes no sense.
No.
So like we could. Okay, streets. Let's decide what should we do with Jeffrey, because I know that he's trying to crack a joke, but this is such an L of a joke. And so
maybe
I think we need to decide what to do. So should we?
Is this like a joke back in the medieval
So the options
time?
are either we should put him in timeout, or but because my cat is better way because I don't even have a cat.
This is Kelvin Tahiro's territory, man. This is Kelvin Tahir.
Kelvin wouldn't stoop this low. See, at least Kelvin, there's a bit of weight to it.
No. At least Kelvin will send. Kelvin will at least send the super chat.
What the hell is this?
Hey, I got two options for you. Do you want the street answer or the politically correct one?
Both.
Well, I'll go for the politically correct one. Let's say.
Wait, Gulan, is Zuma with you?
Let's protect animal rights. Let's protect animal rights. That's all I can say.
Oh wow.
Okay, can I? Okay, one of it is trash. The other one is that this guy is actually a ghost. To be fair, like, you think that the guy is tall enough to at least make headers. The guy doesn't really do anything.
Well, you mean to the horse?
No, the ghost. Like that's what I'm going to call him, the ghost. Like
the horror, man. The horror.
It's called a Vex, guys. It's been good. It's been swell. I am now going to try and figure out what my owner is doing with my football club and so forth. Guled,
Chelsea are going to
I think he's missing that comedian again.
Chelsea are going to beat Real Madrid.
I'll see you guys
Chelsea are
Saturday
going to
night
beat
at the
Real
hangout. Peace out.
Madrid.
Stay true.
Chelsea are going to beat
Get
Real Madrid.
off my game.